And if you're watching this on a Monday or Tuesday, I want you to ignore any instructions that have to do with birthdays. If you're watching this on a Wednesday or Thursday, I want you to ignore any instructions that have to do with what you're wearing. And if you're watching this on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I want you to not ignore any instructions, okay? So keep following the light. Keep following the light back and forth, back and forth. And I want you to think of something that you just want to get rid of, that it's just not serving you anymore. And I want you to toss it into the flame. Toss it, toss it, toss it, toss it, toss it. Toss it into the flame. Toss it into the flame. Ready? 3, 2, 1. If today was a good day, I want you to follow the yellow. And if today wasn't such a good day, I want you to follow the blue, okay? Just follow whichever one. Very good. Good, 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 good. Okay, and is the one you're following close or far? Good, and how about now? Good, and how about now? Good, and how about now? I'm having a really good time watching how this changes the white balance. Good, and how about now? Good, and how about now? Good, and how about now? And now? And now? And now? And now? Good, okay, now just keep following whichever one pertains to you. And if you've had a haircut within the last month, I want you to switch every time they touch, okay? You're doing great. You're doing great. Good, 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 good. Good. Very good. Okay, and I want you to tell me whether the one that you're following is on or off screen. Very good. And how about now? Very good. And how about now? Very, very good. Good, 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 good. And how about now? Good. And now? Good. And now? Good. And now? Good. And now? Very good. Very good. Good, 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 good. All right. Now, when I count down to 1, I want you to look at exactly where they meet, okay? 3, 2, 1. Okay, good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Okay, now let's see if you get a boop, okay? So let me fix this white balance because it's driving me crazy. There we go, okay. Now let's use something else to boop you with so that this stops happening, because it was fun for a second, but now I'm tired of it. Okay, let's see, what are we gonna boop? What are we gonna boop you with? Let's boop you with this little teeny tiny lip stain, okay? So, if you recently went to a birthday party, then if I told you to ignore instructions with birthdays, I mean your birthday. This one you don't have to ignore because it's about whether or not you get a boop. Actually, wait, I like that because then you don't get a boop. Don't ignore it. Wait, yes, ignore it. Fuck. Ignore what I first said about not ignoring it. No, we're starting this over again. Let's reel it back because these videos confuse me. Okay, we're gonna find out if you got a boop. if I told you to ignore any questions to do with birthdays, this does count as something you would ignore. I hope that, let's just find out if you get a boop, okay? And then you decide about the birthdays. I don't know anymore. You know what? In fact, let's just not. Let's just say if you have recently gone to a party, just a party. Okay. I almost cut this all out, but I think it's funnier if I just leave it in. Anyway, if you've recently gone to a party, and by recently I mean within the last 2 weeks, then you get a boop. Boop. Okay. If you are going shopping tomorrow, you get a boop. Boop. If you follow it if you would like. If you have school tomorrow, you get a boop. Boop. If you have a job but don't have work tomorrow, you get a boop. Boop. If you got home today around 6:30 p.m., you get a boop. Boop. If you drove a car today, you get a boop. Boop. If you have a dog and it's some type of poodle or schnauzer, you get a boop. Boop. If you have a white cat, you get a boop. Boop. All right, let me know if you got a boop or not. All right, let's put that little guy back. And next. If you wore your hair down today, I want you to look at the moon. If you wore your hair up today, I want you to look at Kirby. And if you don't have any hair to wear up or down, I want you to look at my nose. Okay? Are you looking where I asked? Very good. Now I want you to tell me when I squish wherever you're looking at, okay? Here we go. Okay, good. All right, now stay looking still where I told you to look, but rotate one object to your right. So essentially, if you're looking at Kirby, you would then look at my nose, if I'm not mistaken, and your right and my left are the same. Anyway, whatever. If you're looking at Kirby, you will look at my nose. If you were looking at my nose, you would look at the moon. And if you're looking at the moon, you would go all the way to Kirby. Okay? All right, very good. All right, now I want you to tell me when I snap at the place that you're looking at. Okay, and if your birthday is in the summer, I want you to switch the thing that you're looking at to either one of the other ones. And here we go. If your birthday is in the winter, I want you to switch whichever one you're looking at. And if you wore blue today, then I want you to switch the one that you're looking at. And just continue to tell me when I snap on the place that you're looking. Very good, very good, 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 good. All right, next. If your birthday is in the first half of the year, so January through June, I want you to look at this side. And if your birthday is in the second half of the year, so July through December, I want you to look at this half of the screen, okay? And if you're ignoring instructions with birthdays, then I want you to look at my nose, okay? Here we go, and I want you to tell me when I cover the side of the screen that you're looking at, okay? And for the people who are ignoring the instruction, I want you to, I guess you're fucked right now and you're just gonna look at my nose for this one. Okay, here we go. What side am I covering? Am I covering the side that you're looking at? Okay. What side am I covering? Ooh, that's a good idea. Okay, so if you're looking at my nose, you're not fucked anymore. I want you to tell me which side I'm covering, okay? Here we go. Which side am I covering? And am I covering the side that you're looking at? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. 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 Very, 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 very good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Pop, pop. Okay. Next, let's do one more eyes open one, and then we will do some eyes closed, eyes closed, eyes closed. Okay. So, if you talked to someone on the phone today, I want you to look at anything blue in the background. If you didn't talk to someone on the phone today, I want you to look at anything pink in the background. Well, I guess that's it. There's only two. You either talked to someone on the phone or you didn't. And I mean, if you called, texting doesn't count. So only if you've talked to someone like in a phone call today. Okay, now I want you to find a new thing to look at with whatever respective color you got. Whatever color you got. Okay, and find a new thing. Okay, that's my cat. If you, I don't know if you can hear my cat, but he's fine. That's just how he sounds. Okay. All right, now stay looking at whatever thing you're looking at, and we're gonna see if you can start closing your eyes or not, okay? So, if the last thing you ate was salty, then you can close your eyes. Close, 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 close. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. If the last song you listened to was a sad song, then you can close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. If you are currently at somebody else's house right now, you can close your eyes, 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 close your eyes. If you haven't been outside today, you can close your eyes, 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 close your eyes. If you didn't wear clothes today, you can close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. I mean, hopefully though, no, I was gonna say, like, how do I even explain this thought process? I feel like we should just move on because I'm trying to explain something that I don't know if I'm gonna. You know what? I'll tell you later, maybe when your eyes are closed, if I remember. If your current favorite color is pink or purple, close your eyes, 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 close your eyes. And if you still have your eyes open, then go aw. Okay, and now you can close your eyes, 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 close your eyes. All right, let's do some eyes closed instructions. Okay, let's do some like thinking games, like making stuff up. So if you are taller than 5'6", then I want you to tell me 5 things that are blue. If you are shorter than 5'6", I want you to tell me 5 things that are green. 5 things, 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you normally wear makeup, but you didn't wear any makeup today, then I want you to tell me 5 made up nail polish colors. If you did wear makeup today, then I want you to tell me 5 made up influencer ats, like their little social media at. And if you don't wear makeup, then I want you to tell me 5 made up pop star names. I'll give you a second to make those up. I'll give you a second to make those. Okay. Do you have it? You all done? Okay, great. Next, if you, let's see. If you're watching this on your birthday, you get a boop. Boop, happy birthday. If you are watching this any other day of the year that isn't your birthday, then I want you to think about what you want for your birthday. Let's see. If you wore green today, then I want you to think of 5 things that are never green. If you wore pink today, I want you to think of things that would be better if they were in pink. If you slept in today, I want you to think of 5 different types of beds. And if you woke up early today, then I want you to think of 5 different types of cars. I'll give you a second. Let's see. If your birthday is on the month that you're watching this, then I want you to think of 5 things that you would see on a snowy day. If you, let's see, what else? If you've never dyed your hair, I want you to think of 5 alternative colors for a dog. And if you have dyed your hair, then I want you to think of what animals would be so much cuter if they were tiny. Probably all of them, honestly. Well, I'll give you a second for that one. Let's pause on the thinking games for now and give my thinking mind a break for a second. And let's just do some paying attention to the sound. So, if you prefer maximalism, then I want you to pay attention to the tapping. If you prefer minimalism, I want you to pay attention to the sound of my voice. Just pay attention to whichever one I told you to, and see if you can drown out the other sound. See if you can pay such close attention to the thing that you're paying attention to that it drowns out the other thing, basically almost entirely, completely. Just keep on listening to the thing that I asked you to listen to. You're doing great. You're doing great. Good. 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 I feel like when I do the it kind of blends in with the other sound. Does that make it more difficult to focus on one or the other? Okay. Amazing. Okay. Let's see. If you think that pop music is overrated, then I want you to tell me how many times I boop. If you think that pop music is underrated, then I want you to tell me how many times I beep. If you don't care, then I want you to tell me how many times I beep and boop. Let's see. All right, here we go. Beep, beep. Boop, boop. Beep, boop, boop. How many times? Very good. And again. Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. How many times? Okay, and again. Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, boop. Beep, beep, boop. How many times? Very good. And again. Beep, boop, beep, boop. How many times? Very good. And again. Boop. How many times? Okay, and again. Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, 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 boop. How many times? Very good. Good, 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 good. Okay. If you still have your eyes open, then, and let's see, what else can we do? Let's do, oops, I dropped something. Okay, let's do another sound thing, except I want you to tell me when it starts or when it stops, depending on the thingy that pertains to you. So let's see. If you've gone to either the movies, a playground, or a craft store in the last week, then I want you to tell me when the sound stops. If none of those places are places that you went to, then I want you to tell me when the sound... Which one did I say? Okay, if you went to the places I said, then I want you to tell me when the sound stops. And if you haven't gone to the places, then I want you to tell me when the sound starts again, okay? Here we go. You're doing great. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, let me see. see. If you have brown eyes, I want you to tell me when it's nail tapping, when it switches to nail tapping. And if you have anything other than brown eyes, then I want you to tell me when it switches to finger tapping, okay? Here we go. See, if you are watching this past 11 p.m., then this sound is for you. If you're watching this before 11 p.m., then this sound is not for you. Okay, if you have more than one best friend, then this sound is for you. And if you don't have more than one best friend, then this sound is not for you. Okay, if you wear clothes more for comfort than for aesthetic, then this sound is for you. And if you wear clothes more for aesthetic rather than comfort, this sound is not for you. Okay, next. If your air conditioning just turned on at the same time as my air conditioning, then you get a boop. Boop. Okay. If you have kids, then you get one tiny little piece of stress plucked away. In fact, let's pluck another one. Okay. If you feel sick right now, then you get some pets. If you are watching this after just having a panic attack, or you're currently having a panic attack, or you're trying to avoid a panic attack, then you get a hug. If you are watching this on your phone, then you get one of these. If you're watching this on a computer, then you get one of these. And if you're watching this on a TV, then you get one of these. And if you're watching this on anything else, then you get one of these. Okay, now let's play another thinking game, and we can call it there. If you feel super duper awake, then I want you to tell me 5 places that you really want to visit. If you're super duper tired, then I want you to tell me 5 colors that exist. If you're super duper awake, I want you to tell me of 5 made up ice cream shop names. And if you're super sleepy, I want you to name 5 objects that you would find in a house. If you're even sleepier than that, then I want you to name 5 numbers. If you're super duper awake, I want you to, there's my cat. I want you to tell me 5 stereotypical names for cats. If you're super sleepy, I want you to think of 5 cats. And if you're even sleepier than that, I want you to be a cat and curl up and go to sleep. Okay. That is everything. That is everything. If you're super sleepy and you weren't one of the people that were so sleepy that I told you to be a cat, you can go to sleep. You can go to sleep. You can be a dog and go to sleep. 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 If you're still super duper awake, then I want you to, oh my god, my cat won't stop. If you're still super duper awake, then I want you to leave a comment with what your favorite piece of media is and why. And if you don't want to leave a comment, then I want you to think about your favorite piece of media and think about whether you would live in that world or not.